So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with a special video. Now this is the video that 2K updated the most. The shot creator animations, dribble pull-ups, hop jumpers, spin jumpers, step backs, all that will be in this video. 2K went deep in detail on these this year. A lot of new animations, a lot of copy and paste animations still, but a lot of new animations. Y'all do want more videos like this. Y'all been showing a lot of support on the animation videos. Make sure to like the video. I may give y'all a certified strictly guards, strictly bigs, strictly swings video. If y'all do want your own little videos for that, make sure to like the video. Now I may put some in the end of this video going over jump shots, may put it early, I don't know, I may not put it at all, but I will be dropping another jump shot video very soon, giving y'all more updates, because apparently people are saying that 2K wants you to use the little new rhythm shooting. I will be going over that in that video. But yeah, further ado, man, no more talking. Let's hop into it. Let's go! Alright, so let's start this off strong. Hopping straight into it. The best dribble pull-ups in the game. Guards, swings, bigs. We finna go over everything for each type of build. So if you're 6'4" and under, we're gonna say those are small guards. 6'5" to 6'9", we're gonna say those are swings. Now, when it comes to making these, you wanna make sure you have the right stuff. And you gotta have certain requirements to get these things. Small guards, normal 2, pro 2 are the two best ones in the game. Pro 2 is like the comp meta one. I like Pro 2. I may start using it, but what I've been using is normal 2, to be honest. But I've been testing out stuff just to make these videos for y'all boys. And Pro 2 is a little bit less varied on the different timings. Now, one thing I gotta actually break down that's kind of important. Dribble pull-ups, step back jumpers, or not step back jumpers, spin jumpers, hop jumpers, all have different animations for depending on which way you're going. So if you're going left, you will get a different fade on a dribble pull-up. You're going right, you will get a different fade. Simple as that. Now, I don't know if that's been a thing. I know there were like multiple different fades, but every single time you go left, you'll get a certain type of fade on normal 2. Every single time you go right, you'll get a certain fade. Same thing with Pro 2. Same thing. Now, there's other fades you can definitely use. Stephen Curry, you know what I'm saying? You got Kevin Durant for the bigs. Swings, Michael Jordan, but the best 2 in the game, in my opinion, are normal 2 and pro 2, especially when you think of the fact that there's really no requirement. You can use normal 2 on bigs, you can use normal 2 on swings, you can use normal 2 on guards. Pro 2, you can use swings and guards. Now, the other ones, Curry obviously for small guards, KD obviously for swings and bigs, and you can use, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to do for the MJ, that's really just for swings. But the best 2 in the game, I would say, is normal 2 and pro 2, because there's literally no requirement in terms of what you have to have. So when we was making our builds and I was talking about that, when I show you guys the updated versions of the locks and bigs, that will be put into place. I had the higher rating mid-range on a lot of those builds because of this stuff, but yeah, that's kind of important. Now, a new thing that's in the game this year is the go-to shot. Now, I've been testing out a lot of these this year. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when I do the ranking video, ranking every animation, that's gonna be a very long video. I'm trying to get everything in order for when I do these tier list videos, because when I did the badge, it was a little small, so my bad on that part. But when I do the takeovers, that will be the next video. I'll try to make sure it's easily readable for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go-to shots, I'll say right now, I'm not too comfortable with these, to be honest. I'll say there's ones I like on the mid-range, there's ones I like to dribble out of, there's ones I like to shoot out of. So this is what I'll say. Jimmy Butler, Paul George, I know you don't see it. Jimmy Butler and Paul George are really good for the mid-range. For the guards, in my opinion, the best one by far is Darius Garland. I know a lot of people like using Jalen Suggs, but one I have been using because my friend is Kevin Porter. But the ones I like to dribble out of the most is James Harden and Luka. So like I said, it really does depend on what I'm playing on and what I'm playing like. Now, if you're bigs, in my opinion, the only one that you really would even use is really Pascal. There's no other really good ones in my opinion. I know you have the ability to use like the Embiid, the Jokic, the KD, but none of them are as good as Pascal in my opinion. But yeah, the thing about go-tos, you can't really interrupt them. That's the kind of overpowered thing about him, so that's why I'm trying to get him more into my gameplay. It is a newer thing. But yeah, like I said, Jimmy Butler and Paul George are the two best ones in my opinion for the mid-range. You can use them on the three-point line. it's just not as easy for it to be a 3 every time, in my opinion. But Luka and Harden are the best two for if you want to dribble out of them and stuff like that, speed boost out of them, because these are very good to speed boost out of as well. Jalen Suggs is a popular one. Darius Garland is the one I use on my guards. Pascal is the one I use on my bigs. Next is the spin jumpers. Now, spin jumpers is not too different from last year. At one point, I was testing Kuzma. That is not good. It is just stiff. It's faster in this screen than it is in game, so I'm not using that. What I'm using again is pro or normal. Normal if you are a real shot creator. If you really do this shot creator stuff, go normal. Pro is the best one in the game, and there's no requirement for either one, but I tried to put the pro on my big. It didn't let me, so I use normal on my big. That's what I'll say. Dirk is actually really good as well if you are a big, so I will say that, but yeah, I go normal and pro. Now, like I said in the intro, the biggest update to the game was the shot creator animations. Testing this video, I'm literally going to have to put hop jumpers into my game a lot more this year. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had to do like a full-blown list for the hop jumpers. Now, for the guards and bigs, y'all don't really get as much like variety as swings. I think some of the swings I'm gonna say the guards can use, but yeah, the swings, I got a full-blown list because I've been able to test it more on the swings. But the guards, I know what's by far the best ones in the game. So, for the swings, the by far best ones in the game is Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox. You can also use Stephen Curry, but those are the best ones in the game. When it comes to bigs, Nikola Jokic, Dirk Nowitzki. You don't really need to worry about anything else if you're a big. Now, the thing is, if you're a guard or a big, you can also use the normals. Normals are very good to dribble out of. So if you really want a good speed boost out of your hop jumper, the normals are probably some of the best ones, especially normal 2. Now, with that being said, let's deep dive into the swings because I got a lot. So, the best one in the game, in my opinion, is actually James Harden. I'm not a huge James Harden fan in real life, but I ain't gonna lie. That man got a bag on the game when it comes to the combo moves, when it comes to the hop jumpers, when it comes to the step. Bro, Harden, they sauce, bro. Harden, you can do a step back in any situation. I'm talking about, bro, you can be going one way and do the Harden pull back with the hop jumper and stop on a dime. Bro, I'm telling you, it's so OP. It's genuinely so OP. You can do it in any direction. And you can speed boost out of it in any direction. Harden is the best one in the game, in my opinion. The next one, Dante Exum. Where's Dante Exum? Let me make sure I find him, because I want y'all to see it. This is one that, in my opinion, creates the most distance. Now, it's not just about like creating the most distance, but it's doing it fast. Like the Harden, it creates distance, but the Exum creates distance and does it quick. Exum also, you can speed boost out of it in any direction. That's a very important one to me. So yeah, Harden, Dante Exum are the top 2 in my opinion. Normal 2 would be right under that, because it's one of the best ones in the game for speed boosting just in general. Paul George is another very solid one where you can, just like Harden has a lot of variety to it, it's just not as good for speed boosting, but you can speed boost out of it. I just think the other 3 are better for if you want to shoot off of it, if you want to speed boost off of it. Simple as that. Now, Glenn Robinson. This is a very, very good one. You can speed boost out of this in any direction, and it's very fast. Now, would I shoot off of it? No, it kind of has a lot of the copy and paste animations, like some of these other ones. Let me go down here to show you guys. Like, the one that it shows in the thing, it shows it doing that, but I never get that to happen. I always get like the copy and paste animation that you get out of everything. But the thing is, it has an animation where you can speed boost out of any direction. So I like the Glenn Robinson. Drew Holiday is the next one I would say is really, really good. Drew Holiday, simple. It's kind of like an off-brand Harden where you like, bro, you can be running a certain way, do the hop jumper, and you can just pull it back and stop on a dime, and it kills people every single time. So Drew Holiday is another one I would personally have to recommend. Jordan Clarkson is another one. This is another one that's really good for speed boosting out of. The only thing I'll say about some of these, like Jordan Clarkson, is it'll step in for the step back. So like it'll step in for the step back for no reason sometimes. So it will make you shoot middies more than you wanted to do sometimes if you want to shoot off of it. But it is very good for speed boosting out of. You cannot speed boost out of it very easily in any direction. But let me say this. You can speed boost out a majority of these in any direction. It's just you'll get slower like animations depending on if you do it in certain directions, depending on the animation you get. Now, Next one is Keegan Murray. This is like a pretty solid little all-arounder that I would kind of recommend. If you this deep into the hop jumpers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just really trying to get one. What I say about the hop jumpers, bro, it all comes down to play style. Kind of like Bills this year when it comes to heights. It all comes down to play style, in my opinion. And then last but not least, if you're not really worried about speed boosting out of it, if you just want to shoot off of stuff, Zach LaVine is another very good hop jumper in this game. Only thing I would say is it's kind of slow for trying to speed boost out of, but it has very good animations if you actually want to use the hop jumper this year to shoot off of, which is actually very good, because if you don't know, hop jumpers is the best way to speed boost in this game. Hop jumpers is the best way to quick stop in this game. If you start a speed boost with a hop jumper, you can literally quick stop without even trying to do like the little extra stuff. And it'll give you the same timing on the quick stop every single time, depending on the hop jumper though. Depending on the hop. All right, next is the step backs. I went over this now. The most popular one in the game right now is hands down Luka. Luka is the one that you probably want to be using. I like using Hallie. Hallie takes the most ankles and it creates separation. Does it create as much separation as Luka? No. So that's why a lot of people use Luka. Another one that's really good for creating separation, Harden, Zach LaVine. Both of these are very, very good. If you're a small guard, Trae Young is very similar to Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know what it is, but I low-key just rather Tyrese Halliburton. I'm not even lying. Like, it's literally the same thing, but I just like Halliburton more. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got used to it, and if you're big, you're only going to really be able to use pro. Simple as that. Those are the best step backs in the game. I'm telling y'all, bro, the hop jumpers is the real deal thing this year, bro. Like, step backs are very good, but if you really want to, like, put a lot more into your stuff this year, and you want to be able to speed boost out of your stuff a lot more consistently, hop jumpers. I'm telling you, hop jumpers is the move. And then last but not least, the triple threat style. 2K literally put it in the game before the animation rep reward, I guess. Michael Jordan, I don't know why they hid this behind a rep reward. People don't even do triple threats like that, but Michael Jordan is the best one in the game. You can use this on any build, whether you're a guard, a swing, a big, it does not matter. And that's the best triple threat style in the game. That's the best animations in the game. If y'all do want more videos like this, more animations, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Further ado, your boy Fitz. I'm out to be mad.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I bought the stock. I hide in the bins and pull off the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Alright. Now, if you've been struggling with your jump shot in this game, I'm here to tell you it might genuinely just be the visual cue you're using. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I ain't 2K Lab, I ain't Toots. I will be dropping a thing that 2K Labs did where literally every single time you shoot, it's a different timing. And that had the graph that I'm gonna show you has nothing to do with your spot on the floor. Just was a different timing every single time. And it shows it on the graph. Now, with that being said, I have went to the dark side. I am using release. Now, I will be honest, release is the most consistent visual cue I can use, and I have now went to the Oscar route. Now, I will be dropping an updated jump shot video for a lot of y'all that's gonna need new jump shots and stuff like that for this release stuff, but I am using release. Now, another thing, if you are spot up, you probably do want to use the new rhythm shooting. I haven't mastered the rhythm shooting. I'm personally not gonna use it. I'm gonna try to master X button while I can. I don't think they should nerf shooting, but they need to do something in terms of like the pure green window stuff. The pure green window stuff is kind of weird. Apparently there's no pure green window if you don't use rhythm shooting. The only way you can get a pure green window is with rhythm shooting, which is very odd because they said you could have a pure green window with high risk. But I'm gonna show you guys a graph that literally shows you it changes depending on the difference, like what shot you're on. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3. Now, with that being said, this one I'm using release. I'm using high risk. Apparently there are some benefits to using lows, some benefits to using normal. I've went against a lot of people that's hitting whites. I'm gonna be honest, I tried using low. I ain't make one white. So I'm gonna be honest, I took that joint off with the swiftness. I tried normal. I didn't make one white. So yeah, I'm gonna use high risk and I'm gonna just master it. I've been testing this for over a day now, and I've been shooting by far the best in terms of consistency game to game. When I was using set point, I would have a good game where I'm sparking. The next game, I can't make nothing. I have another game where I'm sparking, the next game I can't make nothing. And another thing that's very annoying about it is I'm gonna have multiple builds. So I'm gonna have a guard build, I'm gonna have a swing, I'm gonna have a big, and on the majority of these builds, I cannot use the same jump shot. So it's gonna be kind of important for me to understand my visual cue. I'm a muscle memory person. I've always been like that. So with the Zens, kind of messing up muscle memory people where they take out the vibration of the controller when you time your jump shot, where now you have to look at the set shot visual cue and all this type of stuff. I'm just gonna go to release, and release is kind of what I remember of having to time my jump shots, where I time it as soon as the ball released from the hand. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the most understandable visual cue. Set point I thought was when you're finna push, but apparently that's push. I thought set point was when your elbow's locked. That is not consistent. I tried all that with the set point on my jump shots. It's not consistent. So I'm using release. So for the people that stayed to the end of the video, you did get the new little jump shot I am using. This does take a 91. I will be doing a video for the jump shots very soon, updating this, so stay tuned. I gave y'all the dunks. I gave y'all the layups. Let me know what y'all want. The layup video, I think, went crazy because of the little layup setting. So I hope a lot of people got put on to that when I do the takeover video. I said in the badge video, there's no takeover that helps you take ankles. Somebody showed me that. Somebody showed me that. So yeah, there is a takeover that does take ankles. We will be going over that in that video. Y'all do want more of these. Like the video, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all boys that show the support. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment down below, help the algorithm, all that good stuff out the way, man. It's your boy Fitz. I'm out to be for real this time.